This is our cupping room.
Yes.
So we're the only coffee company that has a cupping room in China right now, so far. So we do a lot of coffee classes here, coffee education, like Coffee 101 is a class we have. We have a cupping course that people can take. We have a brew method class, people if they want to learn how to brew coffee at home. We have like 3 different options for them to learn how to brew coffee at home in a better way. We have a green evaluation class where they learn how to distinguish what's good coffees or not before they're roasted. We do that. We want you to be able to taste different, much like wines. So different layers in the coffee, different levels in the coffee. This is an aroma kit. So in our coffee cupping class, we let the students play with that a little bit. And so all the fragrances that are up here are in these aroma kits. We also have like coffee challenges in this room. So other coffee companies bring their coffee and they put it up against ours. And we invite some random people to come in and just taste coffee, and it's under the cup whose coffee it's from, and may the best coffee win.
Cool.
So we do that. Not many challengers though. So back here is where we store our coffee and we roast our coffee. We store all our coffees in here, and we roast our coffee. What we consider the coffee industry the Bentley and the Rolls Royce of coffee machines.
Probat.
Yeah, Probat. Yeah, it's German. There's only 3 P25s in China currently. Okay, this is the P25. There's only 3 in the whole country. This is a $200,000 machine, U.S. dollars. Right? This is no joke.
Wow.
Okay, it's a reinforced floor because this is 865 kilograms. This is pretty heavy. Okay, kilos. So it's almost a 1 metric ton. So we had to reinforce the floor here. So from the reinforced flooring for the build out of just this part of the store plus equipment was $350,000 US dollars. Okay, so this is pretty serious. There's only 2 roasting companies in the world that roast in a shopping mall. So these are coffees that we're currently roasting. So these are our greens. These are greens before they're roasted. I don't know if you've seen green coffee before, but this is El Salvador. And if you have a chance to drink this today, I would suggest you drink this. There's only 4,800 pounds in the world. It's a 90 score coffee. This is the first time it's ever been in China. There's only 3 roasters that she let roast it this year. Us, a Canadian company, and an American company. We're the only 3 roasting companies that have her coffee. This is Ethiopian. This is Sidamu. This is one of my favorite coffees to drink. It's getting to be past crop though, so we've taken it off the menu, and we just use it for espresso blending because the blueberry notes are very strong, so it gives our espresso like a nice little blueberry taste to it. We use it in our espresso. Lubertak is from Sumatra also, but it's very different for Sumatran because it does have some citrus and most Sumatrans do not. So this is a very expensive coffee to have. Okay, this is like aged coffee. Do you understand what aged coffee is? So this is like aged coffee. There's past crop coffee, which is not good, and there's aged coffees, but on purposely aged like wines, that are very expensive and are very good. This is like an aged coffee. We were the first 100% specialty and organic coffee company in Asia, not just China, but in Asia. And it's weird for a company like that to choose Beijing too. You know what? It's they at first we have 2 bars obviously, and at first most of the people didn't know what was going on, so they just kind of went to that espresso bar, lattes, cappuccino, whatever. But once they started seeing the foreigners line up at the other bar, they started getting curious about it, and they started seeing. And we get a lot of Chinese that are like really in the coffee industry, either owning their own cafes or they're baristas, and this is their chance to really taste some good coffees because their own cafes might not have it. So we get a lot of coffee industry people here, man. It's funny because it's really big in Taiwan and Singapore. Third wave coffee, like doing specialty coffee and stuff, is really blowing. It's really like blowing up, And I'm hoping it picks up here in China. Shanghai is starting to pick up. There's about 9 specialty stores there where what we call third wave coffee. They might have 2 or 3 specialty coffee, but at least they're trying to do handcrafted coffee, single origins. It might not be great grades of coffee yet, but at least they're moving towards that direction. And I think as the market develops, especially, we're trying to push it a lot. You know, I think it's good for everybody. Prefer to train them.
People.
We offer that service. Not everybody wants that service, but we do offer it. If we offer it and we're training them, then we'll also tell people that, oh, you can get our coffees at blah blah blah, like Glen Classic, or some place like that, or Apothecary or something like that. About 16 months ago, a little over a year. I was looking to open in Shanghai first, to be honest with you, but I was looking for investment money also. And the first people that came up with the money were people from Beijing. I will open in Shanghai this summer. John's a marketing guy, and I'm the coffee guy. He said, go get a job. So I got a part-time job as a barista. Coffee shop on my house when I was about 15. Did it all through high school as a part-time job, college as a part-time job. Really fell in love with coffee. And when I graduated college, my dad said, okay, it's time for you to get a real job. So, come to my dad owns a few companies and a few businesses. I'm the oldest boy in our family, the oldest of 6. And so he goes, well, you have to come to take care of the family business. I was like, no, not really. He's like, yeah, really. So that's what happened. I did that for like 15 years, for a long time. I came to China in 2006 as vice president of operations. In 2008, we were bought out by Sinopec Oil, cashed out my shares, and said, back to coffee I go. So I went back to California. I bought 30% of a coffee company called Java Jones. I relearned coffee all over again. It's been a while since I was in the industry. I learned to roast, learned to be a barista again. And after about a year, I decided, you know what? I can do this on my own. Sold my shares back to them. Started my own company called Ocean Grounds. And in 2010, I said, you know what? I think I can bring this to China. And it's really missing something like this in this market. They think Starbucks is like coffee, you know what I mean? So it's like, we got to change that. So I decided to come here. Yeah, it's all been a really interesting path, because if I didn't come here, even if I didn't come to Beijing, I wouldn't have met the people I've met, and it's been important for me, even for my coffee. I've met some very influential people, like the Panamanian ambassador to China drinks coffee here, and he's a good friend of mine now. He came here when we first opened, and he's a really good friend of mine now. He invited me to Panama and made sure I was taken care of, and I got to see all the Buquete, where they grow all the best coffees, all on the Panamanian government. You know, so that was cool. I got to meet the Costa Rican president. She was awesome. She's a big coffee fan of ours. She's from China. She drinks coffee here. So, it's like meant to be or something. It's the path you choose. And so far, it's been the right path. We'll see.